Okay, so first off, I'd like to say this company did not pay me to do this video, but I just thought I would recommend this to you guys out there who are looking for inexpensive security cameras. Now, as you can see, purchased 2 times. I did buy it, and they're not paying me. The only thing I will get is if you click on the link, I'll make about maybe 15 cents if you buy it. And then I got to pay 27% tax on that to Uncle Sam. So, all right. So here's, this is for all my subscribers. And I'm going to tell you, I had an issue with a crack maniac, or what you call meth addict, heroin addict, whatever you want to call it, a junkie. Okay, breaking into my mother's house and trying to pull the old squatter trick. And yeah, thank goodness, yeah, I got them out. The crack maniac and her mother. And so I had to make the house like Fort Knox. Now I called, this is the product that I'm talking about right now. I called ADT. ADT played a lot of games. They wanted to do a credit check first before they would give you the price. And I thought that was really, really, really shady AF. And so I said, well, what is the price if you don't do a credit check? And the guy gave me the runaround for over an hour on the phone. And that's why I was like, screw ADT. We're going to do it the cheap way, or the more affordable way. And I found these cameras. Now, this isn't the only one I got from Jennov. I got regular non-motion detective cameras, and I put them inside my mother's house in inconspicuous places. So if the crack maniacs try to break in again, which won't be happening, because I got about 10 of these Jennov cameras in every direction, and I get notifications anytime even the mailman comes to the house. Nobody's gonna be breaking into this place. And all right, so back to the thing. All right, so we got the other Jennov cameras. I'll link you guys up to another video in the description beneath this video to my review of those cameras. But this one is the latest one that I just got from them. Now, at first I was concerned because generally you connect these to your network or your Wi-Fi, and our Wi-Fi was 5 gigahertz. And in the description, it said that it's a 5 gigahertz camera. It says, I don't know if you could see this. Let's go ahead and try to find it. It says, oh, there we go. 5.2 or 5 gigahertz slash or 2.4 gigahertz. Now, the router we have is 5 gigahertz. So I was concerned, what happens if it's not 5 gigahertz? Well, there's a way you can get around that. If it happens, you can actually call up your internet company, and you can ask them to split you can change it off to 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. But in this situation, 5 gigahertz worked. You can also connect to 2.4 gigahertz, which is the difference. The 2.4 gigahertz has a further reach and is slower, and the 5 gigahertz has a smaller Wi-Fi reach signal, but is faster. So, okay, so this did end up being 5 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz, which was perfect, because in the comments or the reviews, people were saying it advertised itself as 5 gigahertz, but it's not 5 gigahertz. Apparently, they updated it. Needed to tell you this in advance. Another thing, get an SD card, a micro SD card. I got 128 gigabytes of Amazon Basics micro SD card, and it does come with an adapter, which is great for free. I'll link you guys up in the description below for that as well. I think it was like $11. Well worth it. Otherwise, their cloud service is $50 a year per camera. Otherwise, with the SD card, it'll actually record every single thing for you. You can have it 24/7, and it deletes like when it fills up, it deletes, and it keeps recording for you, and you don't have to pay the $50 a year. Okay, so this is a 2K camera, meaning it's like 1080p, which is really high definition. Very good high definition. They have different ones. You can buy one, and the price is subject to change. So I'm going to show you, you can buy more than one, and so on and so forth. They have a 3K version also, and they have a 5 megapixel camera, which is probably even better. But the 3K, you get 2 pieces and so on and so forth. So let's scroll on down. I bought the $23.99 ones, which is the one you see here on the right highlighted in black. All right, so let's go over really fast. We'll do the information on it. And I don't even think it's going to... Oh, top highlights. Here we go. It's 2K HD image color night vision. Now, you can actually have it where a light comes on whenever motion is detected, or it will be without the light coming on, or you can have infrared, which is night vision. Now, I actually keep it with no night vision and no light coming on because I have a porch light that pops on above it, so you can screw it into a light bulb fixture outside. You can also get it actually has an adapter that comes with it, which is a 3-prong plug as well, and you can plug it in indoors or outdoors. Now you can do all different ways. Now I also got an adapter for cheap. I'll put it in the link below the description. In the description below, I'll put the link. And you can actually plug a light bulb into it, and it has a cord that hangs down that you can use the adapter with the 3-prong plug to actually plug it in from the same light switch if you only have one light bulb fixture outside, so you can do it together. All right, so let's take a look. Installation, again, it's pretty much foolproof. You download the app to your phone. It's a SC Cloud app. And once you get that downloaded, you create a user ID and password, and then you can add your cameras and format it. You have to format the SD card. There is a button in there for that, and it formats your SD card, and boom, now you don't have to pay for the cloud service. Here we go. 3 megapixel, 2K home light bulb security camera, compatible with Alexa. Also, multi-device user sharing. Here is again the picture, and it follows you wherever you go. You can choose 1080p or 2K. Now we have the 1080p because of the SD card in there. It's actually really quite good, which I'll show you. Easy to install. Now you can screw it into a light bulb fixture, or it has a thing that screws onto the light bulb part that turns it into a 3-prong plug. And I don't think they even show you that. But it also has 2-way audio. Now, in the videos I'm going to show you, I have in one of the videos or 2 of the videos without the audio playing and with the audio, so you can hear whoever's coming up to your house or inside your house. You can also have a 2-way radio where you can speak to them. You can be in Oshkosh B'gosh, and the camera can be in Timbuktu, and you can have a 2-way conversation. Has auto tracking. You can actually set the sensitivity. If you don't want it to pick up squirrels and stuff like that, you can have it where you can only detect humanoid with push notifications on your phone, and you can watch everything from your phone, and you can also actually move the camera around with your phone. It has a remote control where you can go up, down, left, or right, and it goes 360 degrees around and 120 degrees pivoting up or down, which is really quite cool. It has a siren on it as well if you want to scare away burglars or crack maniacs. And Jennov makes really good stuff. I'm really happy with them. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to segue over to the video. So there's the test. Without the, we don't have the speaker on, the 2-way speaker, or where you can hear what's going on. But you see how it's tracking the motion? And it turns all the way around 360 degrees in different directions. And so he's walking back and forth. I'm making sure that the crack maniacs can be picked up on the camera. And pretty much it goes back to home base like you just saw. And then once it detects movement again, it's going to start following and tracking again. You can have that green box, or you can shut the green humanoid box off. You don't have to have that. But I just have it like it highlights a human. It's definitely not a monster. It's a human. And so you see how it's turning left, right, up, down, all around. And I'm really like, I cannot believe the clarity of these cameras. They're phenomenal. All right, here we go. My husband's laughing about it.
It follows you? Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, she put a nut in it? What? What? Oh. No. She fought. Look at it. That's good. Follow me over.
Now the volume is not on and I'm not like listening, but you can actually listen. If someone's outside, you can hear their conversations, which is pretty darn cool. You heard it in the other snippet I just sent you. Look how it's tracking. It's tracking phenomenally. Great color, great clarity. This is in just the regular 1080, which is phenomenal in itself that it's 1080. And yeah, like we're seeing like how far it can track. You can actually zoom in also on your phone. You can actually zoom in. It's one time, I think 2 times or 3 times, and then 5 times. I think it goes up to 10 times zoom. Okay, so I'm filming outside the house right now live, and this is what it looks like without the night vision on and with just the porch light on. It's a very dark neighborhood, and I don't have infrared, and I don't have it set for the, where light pop, LED lights pop on, but it's really great. And as you can see in the bottom left, there's a toggle. From your phone, you can actually like move the camera up, move the camera down, move it to the left, move it to the right. Now it goes to home base. Like right now is where, this is home base. This is where I want it to stay, go back to. So when it's done motion detectoring and picking up the humanoid, who's a crack maniac, your mailman, the UPS guy, I don't know, some lunatic that might live on your block, basically it'll follow them around, film it, and then it'll go right back to where you set it, which is home. This is my home base. And so I'm not going to F around with the toggles right now, moving it up, moving it down, moving it to the right, moving it to the left. But I'll show you, this. And this is what it looks like in complete pitch dark, except for my neighbor across the street has a little night light. And we have a little 60-watt porch light in the front. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, definitely buy these. These are great. This is really, really phenomenal, actually, for the price. It sure beats ADT screwing you and trying to get you. By the way, they finally admitted how much it would be. They said we have to pay $1,000 for the equipment. And they kept jerking me around with the monthly price. First, it went from $10 a month to $30 a month. Then it went up to $60-something a month. Then the guy changed it. Oh, well, if you do this, it's $100 a month. Who needs that? Okay, actually, right now, we're live again. I forgot to tell you. You can actually hear. Oh, see, one of the neighbors just put a light on. You can actually make this bigger on the top right. And you can actually zoom in and pinch. And you can actually turn it in all different directions and zoom in and pinch. Let's hit you see the remote's right there on the screen. You can actually put the sound on. Let's go ahead and, you can hear the wind. It's really whipping up right now. You hear the wind? We'll take that off. You can actually video. You see the top, it has a camera, and then it has a video camera. At any time, you can hit the camera and take a picture of who's out there. And you can also hit the video camera and record what's happening. I have it set at SD. You can see from the top where you see the speaker. To the left of that, it has SD, or you can go HD. If you go HD, you have to use their service. But this is good enough. I mean, it's the pitch black dark. You can set a siren. I would set it off right now, but I'm not going to do that because actually it'll wake the whole neighborhood up. But again, this is really absolutely phenomenal. And you can see the remote control on the left. You can go up, you can go down. When it detects motion, it'll follow it. And then when the person doesn't move anymore, it goes right back to home base where you just set it. And, I just saw a car across the street going around the corner. Not bad at all for the pitch black dark. Without infrared night vision and without the LED light that pops on. By the way, you can set that to come on to startle somebody. Yeah, and it'll send a push notification right to your phone if you're not there. Thanks for watching. Go in the description below. Buy these cameras. They're great.